You know, don't just like walk around stabbing people, right?
Never. You said you haven't read my books?
No.
Never.
Stem from like a flower?
Honey just takes this painfully long inhale, like someone just on the brink of going on a rant. No.
So you're on the side of if you take a ship apart and you take it, replace all the pieces, it'd be a different ship.
What's the name of the ship?
She thinks. Love Doki-Doki Meow Meow.
I love you guys. Yes, before we left, Paradigm was getting gone to make you all a portal back to Sigil. But you look in the corner and you see there already is a doorway that has Sigil on the top of it. Oh yeah, one of the robots I helped create, Doki-Doki, love Doki-Doki Meow Meow showed up with a pug.
Oh, she came through here?
Yeah.
I'm so glad she's okay.
Yeah. Some of the inner pieces I made in this very shop.
Wow, so you're like her 8th, 9th,
Eighth,
Ninth?
I think.
9th, 8th,
I think
9th?
That's what she kept saying too. I don't think of me as a dad, but I am human now, so maybe I should start thinking like humans do.
So she was so you made her when you were still divine?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Was she
wow.
was she part of the revenge plot?
No. Honestly, the revenge plot became once I had a clear path. Like once Sigil opened up and I knew all the gods would end up showing here. I was like, clear path. Gonna do it. Gotta kill. And I did. But wasn't worth it. Well, I won't say it wasn't worth it. I'll just say I do regret some of it.
Could have been better. I understand that. We're perfectionists.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys all, I can also sense you guys have like a bunch of guns on you. You want me to upgrade those too?
All
No.
of my guns.
I mean, do you want to see all of my guns?
Well, we saw a bunch of weapons on the wall. I mean,
Oh,
I know-
those are just those are trash compared to this. You see, snapping his fingers like the Matrix, just cabinets and cabinets of guns whoosh past you.
Strider is just bouncing up and down on like the balls of his heels, like an excited child, like a puppy, just like ooh, so many things.
Oh, for sure. You know that the gif of Edna Mode where she's just like, where she's talking about how hot the furnace is.
Oh yeah,
Honey is just, there's like the fire reflected in the goggles. She's just like, yes. And starts to go around touching all these guns.
Got old timey. We got more modern. I got futuristic things that haven't even really been invented by mortals yet.
I don't want to see those. I'm going to get there on my own.
You know what? Respectable.
I want to
think
see
you
those.
should- No, okay. Well, you're. I could get that vibe from you. You see, God is gonna walk over to Strider and show him just a cabinet of like laser pistols and rifles and whatnot. And for Honey, you see, he's like, you know what? You remind me a little bit of myself back in my prime, before I was this sad sack of a human. Still immortal, but human. looks at his hands. That's beside the point. I got something. I could just give you a gun, but I think you'd probably enjoy crafting your own.
Correct.
And I know,
assessment.
yeah, crafting stuff takes a lot of time for you mortals. So I got something, and he opens up a cabinet, and you see there is this this blue flame that just kind of sits, and it looks like it could be stone, but it's moving. And he hands it to you. He's like, all right, you see this? Put this in your furnace. It'll make all your crafting time cut down by like a fourth.
Fantastic.
Yeah, take that. Make also here's just some scrap metal. It just hands like Cinnamon just a bunch of scrap metal to take back for you to work with.
Hell yeah.
Mithril, adamantine, dragon scales, whatever the fuck. There you go.
Oh. Great. Fantastic. I will take all of these and I'll rifle through your goddamn scrap pile. These are the scraps.
Yeah, these are the scraps, honestly.
Where's your trash?
Points to just like a section of this infinite gun cabinet where it's just a bunch of like sorted ingots of high grade metals and whatnot. Like that's my trash drawer. This is my random knick-knack things.
Okay, I'm going to upend this into my pockets.
And when he looks at Ophelia, he's like, all right, you don't have a gun. So do you want a gun?
Oh, I'm not proficient in firearms. Do I mean I'll take one if you're I don't want to be rude.
You know what? I think I got something perfect for you. Hold on 1 second. Walks over and grabs like a small little like a small green like ball, like metal ball out of a cabinet and hands it to you. All right, press that button on the top.
Oh, okay. And then she does so.
Yeah, once you do, it starts to uncurl itself slowly, and two little stained glass wings pop out of this emerald metallic snake that seems to slither to life and kind of wraps itself around like your arm. There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
It's also a gun.
Really? And she'll hold out her hand like she's about to like receive a gun, some sort of gun.
Yeah, like it forms itself into your hand and then opens its mouth as like a gun barrel like comes out. There you go. Alright, is there anything else y'all want before you leave? Oh yeah, Paradigm said he had 3 questions you guys wanted to give him.
Is that one for each of us?
I mean, I think that's just 3 total, so 1 for each of you seems fair.
Also, why do I have a gun in my hand?
Why not?
Hit that button on the side, Ophelia.
She hits the button on the side.
The gun, the whole thing, like, becomes a bazooka on your shoulder.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I make some cool shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find something like that in this cabinet. I just digging my head and like flinging guns over my shoulder.
She'll
You
press the
see-
button again. Does it turn back into a snake?
Yeah, it turns back into a
Okay,
snake.
cool.
Strider, roll me a d20 just to see which kind of futuristic gun you get.
12. I'm just looking for the wildest like looking thing in here.
Okay, with it, you see a odd looking rifle. It has a dial on it, but no numbers. and it seems to like have 3 bulbs on top of it that shoot out. That seem to be the barrel that shoots out something.
Neat. It's like a big rifle.
Yeah, like a big old rifle with like
I'm gonna-
Christmas lights as the barrel.
Sick. I'm gonna like pick it up and do like that classic like Winchester rifle spin, right? That you do.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I don't remember where I got that one from. I'll be honest with you. That may just be a little surprise for you.
I like the vibe. I take the like I just twist the dial just to see kind of like what happens.
You see it seems to like light up each different barrel when you the more you turn it like right, each one starts to light up, and then when you turn it down, they dim.
Interesting. Cool. I will. Yeah. What should I call this thing? Dial rifle.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good name. I think so.
Neat. Shredder goes to like shoulder it and put it into like his bag, and his hands are sticky from the smoke from smoking, and he can't let go of it. It's just it's still stuck in his hand. Like,
I was like, all right, well, I'm going back to working and crying. I guess I'll see you all later or not. And he goes back to working. Paradigm's like, oh man, we've had a wacky, crazy time. I also teleported all your stuff back to Sigil. That's what I was doing outside.
oh, appreciate it. That was
Yeah.
like exactly what I was about to ask. Like, where's the big robot?
Yeah. I put everything inside the big robot, teleported it back to the inn. There's like a garage attached to your murder hotel. That's where I have them. So questions?
I have one, but it's not related to this, so don't count it. We talked to you about that chair. Where's the chair? I was going to analyze that chair.
Oh yeah, that chair had to send it back up to Gilligan. Do you know how strong that chair was here?
No, that's why I wanted to study it.
If you sat down in that chair, instantly give yourself expertise in anything you anything you want.
Why
That
is the
sounds
chair
incredibly
gone?
useful.
Well, that's so powerful. There was no like charge or anything on it. It was just you sat down and you go, I want this, I want this, I want this. Yeah, too powerful. Had to put it away in the island ship.
After you sat in it for 5 minutes, you had to put it away.
I did.
That's very convenient. That's really weird. That's so weird and crazy that you would take a very powerful item, sit on it for 5 minutes, and it's like, oh, I had to remove it from reality, but you put it in your fucking house. That's your toilet now.
It is kind of, yeah.
It does feel a bit like bullshit. There, I gotta agree with Huddy here.
Well, what if I told you there was another chair in Sigil?
I want you actively have the chair. I don't
Well, the
want
chair's
to go
gone
on a mission.
now. The chair is gone now. It is again on Gilligan. That is outside of this entire dimension. It's outside of all dimensions. I'm sorry. It's gone.
Inside check.
Yeah, go ahead, roll
Would
inside.
please do that because I'm bad at those.
Me too. I am terrible at inside.
Oh,
2. It's gone.
You believe
It's
him.
Need my natural
outside of the
20.
dimension.
I'll roll insight.
All right, go ahead and roll. Fuck that! It's gone. It's gone.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's gone. No,
I mean, I
way
trust
of
him.
getting
I
it back.
forgot what we were talking about, so I'm just,
God.
she's just like spaced the fuck out.
So there's a chair in Sigil.
There is, but I can only tell you it if that's one of your questions.
No, fuck
No.
What's
You-
more important, the chair or finding out the secrets of the universe?
Don't make me a spiteful person because I will pick the chair 100%.
Well, they're your questions.
Don't let him get in your head, honey. Do what you're gonna do.
That chair's pretty cool, though. It
Shut
can
up.
also give
Shut up.
weapons
Shut up.
and
Shut up.
armor.
I
proficiency.
just gotta.
Shut up.
Why is everybody yelling?
We were all given guns, by the way.
Oh shit, me too. He takes
Yes.
out his guns that he has.
Yeah, these pieces are feeling real heavy in my pocket. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
You see, he's holding like 2 large silver revolvers.
See, that was kind of more. That was.
Yeah, these were in the Renaissance section, not the future section.
Fuck. Should have known it was the banana renaissance section. Oh. Shredder just grumbles to himself.
Well, since you're going to be a shit on the chair, what questions? I have too many questions.
We only get 3.
I can go. If you need a
Okay.
moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where does this go? And I pull out the keyblade.
Ooh, that. Center
wait,
of
wait,
the
wait.
spire.
Like that's where the door is?
Yeah, it's in the middle of the entire spire, like the very center of the entire thing.
Like
Inside.
inside.
It's a whole dungeon.
Oh, great.
But at the end, ooh, that key? Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I could have told you what that key opens up to, but you nassed that.
No, I wanted. No, I was gonna. I was worried that you were gonna take what I said and tell me that. I wanted to know where the door was. So you actually gave me what I wanted. I appreciate it.
Okay, see, no bullshit. Question asked and answered. Next.
Ophelia, do you know what you're going to ask?
She kind of like leans over to like flies over to Honey and kind of leans over. Is like, I don't remember what what questions are we talking about?
Oh, so this was from before, but you did get. Oh, you're still incredibly high. Okay.
Her eyes are bloodshot as hell.
You get to ask Paradigm a single question, and he has to answer it honestly. No bullshit.
Oh. That's a lot of responsibility.
Maybe something to do with the prophecy.
I was thinking that, yes.
Yeah, I'm still drafting my question, and you see, like, Honey's drawing a contract. It is technically one question, but it has a lot of subsets to it.
Listen, so what's the question I'm answering for you, Ophelia?
Oh, sorry. I'm how do you say, in the clouds right now?
Yeah, I feel that. I can clear your mind for this one moment so you could ask a question, but then you'll go back to being high.
Okay.
You see a bubble surrounds your head, and your mind is very clear for the moment.
Does the Tempest stop freaking out for a second?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was terrible. I remember everything now. All right, what are we gonna ask this guy?
I was gonna ask him about the prophecy.
Ooh, let's ask him the fastest way to take divinity.
But does that help the prophecy?
Maybe.
I wanna.
All right, listen. You ask what you want to ask. I threw out my hat.
I mean that is true. You did throw out your hat. Oh.
This ghost saying I threw out my hat.
Just imagine him tipping his hat. Strider is Strider still within 5 feet of Ophelia? Sees him tipping his hat.
Damn, that goes through his head.
I guess Ophelia will ask. Now that her head's a bit clearer.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
But,
Dun, dun.
so, I need a little more information about the prophecy. I'm not sure how to ask that. So, I guess I'll ask. What would be on the path to fulfilling the prophecy? Like perhaps would achieving divinity help out with that? Help awaken a dragon?
So your
become a
question
dragon?
is how to make sure the prophecy happens?
Well, I mean, the prophecy is going to happen regardless. I
Sure,
mean, that's
sure,
what
sure.
prophecies do.
Yeah,
But,
sometimes, yeah.
If the prophecy were to happen, because it seems like there's a lot of chaos going on, so we might need to throw down with a chaos god at some point.
Okay.
How would we best go about making sure like we're able to fight it? Because we're strong, but we can't fight a chaos god.
Oh, are you asking me how to kill a god?
No.
Oh.
Well,
that
I
would've
think-
been fun.
Well, I think that what do we know about the prophecy so far, I guess, is a good, like, we should maybe recap what we actually know about the prophecy so that way we can ask a question therein. Like, is the prophecy about the Chaos God coming back and being defeated by this helpful dragon, like in the imagery, or is it about the Chaos God coming back and putting down the dragon, or like the prophecies are kind of duplicitous in that.
That is
She'll-
true.
she'll
And there's
use
multiple
minor-
kind.
Yeah, she'll use minor illusion to produce both versions of the canvas that we saw.
Yeah, it seemed to just end in a fight with the two chaos god and dragon. It doesn't actually say who is going to win the fight.
But it seems like that's the only way to. That seems like what the prophecy is hinting at the very least. That is the only chance.
Yeah, this is its Armageddon. It's saying that this is when everything ends, or everything's okay. There's no one or the other.
Okay,
And
so
technically, we don't really know who would be bringing about that end.
That's also true.
So we don't know whose side we need to be on, no matter what affiliations might be apparent.
That's true, but I mean, man, that chaos guy sure seemed like an asshole. Like,
Yeah, dragons are dipshits.
I mean, Strider like nods his head at Ophelia. You can't say that. She's like right there. She's like a dragon. You can't say that.
half, I guess.
I mean, Honey's kind of like a dragon too, a little bit.
I mean, so
You need to. Okay, I need you to stop talking about
Oh,
B.
sorry. I'm
Stop
sorry,
that.
you didn't ask that question.
No, you
what
did
was
not.
The,
No, they
what
did
was
not.
the question you wanted me to answer?
I guess how best we can save the world from all of this, and she'll point, like, gesture to the.
Oh, honestly, just keep doing what you're doing.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Yeah, no bullshit. Honestly,
No, that's
just keep what
that
you're
is
doing.
not an answer. Keep it pushing is not an answer.
Well, I'll let you know if you keep it pushing, you're gonna get to the end and be prepared.
But I don't even know where to start with that thing.
I mean, I think you do.
No, we know where to go.
Points to the card in your pocket.
Oh yeah, that right.
I think you have a pretty good lead.
She kind of shrugs. So I'm not that dragon though, right? Can you
Is this
just...
a new question? Is this
No,
a new
it's not a
question?
new
No,
question.
never mind. And she goes back to me.
Yeah, he popped the bubble pop. The Tempest is like, no, don't. Where am I? Who am I?
And she's gonna just zone out, and for the rest of the scene, she's just like comforting Tempest, like, look, I don't know what's going on, but we'll be okay. Just
We'll figure it out, bud.
we'll figure it out together. We're best friends. She just spaced the fuck out. So,
honey, you see Paradise looks at you, goes, all right, so you're the last one. Last question.
So I've formed my question, and it has different subsets. Now, if you would be willing, Honey just like has a stack of papers. If you would just take maybe 20 minutes and then fill out every subset of this questionnaire.
Actually, I'm gonna have my lawyer look at that. 1 second. And then you watch as like a portal opens up next to Paradigm, and a fairy woman walks out and goes, according to what my client said before, only 3 questions. Subsects are counted as different questions in Fey law.
But if they're all pertaining to the same and main question in question, then I don't see why it would be counted as different entities.
Are they used to gain a different source of information, even
Not
if it is related to a same subject?
So no, it's not different information, they're just specifics. It's making
Alright.
sure that he doesn't withhold any specifics from me in answering these questions.
You see, she reads it over, looks at it, and goes, "It's pretty ironclad." All right, what's your question? What exactly do you want to know?
You're gonna take 20 minutes to fill this bad boy out. But the above table, it's essentially like the main facet is how to. Okay, what's the good way for me to summarize this as the not very smart player? How to gain control of their reality, not just playing their roles, not just change a perceived reality, so not just changing reality for Honey but leaving everybody else out of it. How do they shift and alter the landscape of the shared perceived reality of Sigil as a whole?
2 steps. First step would be securing you would have to secure an object from the recluse that lives in Sigil. It is a artifact that can bend reality. And then you would have to take it to the Lady of Pain's house, where there is the source of the majority of her power and the source that allows her to reshape this reality in the way she wants, aka no gods normally.
Okay. So it would essentially be going to the source of her power and then using that. So taking it away from her.
Yeah.
No, but she's not there right now.
She sure
So-
fucking isn't.
Going into going into her house is you'll have the essentially the control panel, and you need the key from the recluse.
Okay.
Then you see Paradem's like, all right, now you just have to head through that portal, and Sigil awaits. I can be honest with you, it's gonna be wacky, it's gonna be hard, and not all of you may make it. But I got you one last thing before we go.
Is it the chair? That's all I want.
It's more guns.
No, I won't. Okay, well, hey, no.
But these guns are special. They're paintball guns.
Oh my gosh.